What's really going on? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow back with the Boxing Clinic, back talking that real boxing ish. If you're looking for reactions to the O'Callaghan and Chamberlain fight and the the Murat and the KO Doctor fight, I didn't get a chance to really watch those fights, sit down and watch them. I went spending time with my family today, so if I get a chance to rerun and watch them, I'll give y'all a review. But shout out to O'Callaghan for getting a knockout. I was wrong on both, but shout out to O'Callaghan and shout out to Murat. Like, he looks like he's gonna be a problem. I seen a little bit of the fight for Usyk, so we'll get into that when the time comes. But later on tonight we got the ESPN Top Rank cards. A lot of good fighters on that card. But let's talk about PBC Premier Boxing Champions. I keep seeing people saying, "Oh, it's bad for boxing," and I don't get where people saying it's bad for boxing at. What are they not doing that other people are doing? Other promoters are doing. Can somebody please explain that to me in the comment section before we even continue to go on? It seemed like to be a divide. It's either like you PBC or you Golden Boy, Top Rank, or whoever the hell else you with. A lot of people just hating because they just hating. I mean, Premier Boxing brought back boxing and network television. They're still doing deals with FS1, still doing deals with Fox, still can be big fights be on CBS. So they on regular television. They bought, free boxing back to TV, free Premier Boxing back to TV. Now, when it first began, I know a lot of people was mad because it wasn't the fights that you wanted. It still was cupcake fights. It still was in beta mode. When you say beta, it's basically like it's not real. It's not in its real mode. It's still in a startup, developmental role. But now it's starting to heat up. Now, Al Heyman last year told them guys they got to start fighting the best. And he made Andre Berto fight, Sean Porter, Guerrero, Thurman. So he made some fights happen to kind of, force the envelope, Peterson, Spence, to make some things happen. But at the end of the day, I mean, I don't see where it's bad for boxing at. You hear none of the guys speak bad about PBC. And people say, what's the confidentiality agreement? They're not to say, hey, what about Violence Monterosian? He walked away from PBC Top Rank. Had nothing bad to say about PBC, did he? And he walked away from Top Rank. And I don't hear him say nothing bad about Top Rank. Maybe it may be a privacy thing, but at the end of the day, I never heard nobody say this, Al owe me money or nothing like that. And all his fighters seem to be happy. You don't hear people talking about, oh, they're going to leave Al. You heard Adonis Stevenson becoming a little bit disgruntled, but, who cares? But it's giving you boxing. I mean, PBC is giving you the best first half of boxing than anybody else. I mean, what is HBO giving you? Lucas Matisse versus Kyron? Danny Jacobs versus Andy Lee, possibly, Sergey Kovalev versus somebody we never heard. I mean, come on. Let's keep it real. People is jealous because Al Heyman is on top of the game. Got rid of Don King. Like, you got another black guy, Al Heyman, on top of the game. And his fighters not complaining. They getting money. You might not get the fights that you want to see. But guess what? Who are giving you the fights you want to see? Who? You say, oh, Canelo, Triple G. It took 2 years for that fight to happen. Come on. Errol Spence and Keith Thurman still on basically fight year one. So you can't go there. Is Top Rank giving you the best fights that you want to see? Obviously, the public is not responding that way because Top Rank only did 1 million views one time on ESPN, and I believe that was with Manny Pacquiao and Jeff. Me so horny. So come on, Top Rank is giving you glorified mismatches and glorified in-house fights. Come on, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. PBC is giving you good fights because they got the biggest and the best roster, and even if they make in-house fights, it's forever lasting. They got fighters that can move up, move down. They got fighters that's in the division. They got the best fights that you pretty much want to see. Now, you want to see some crossover fights, and, if you want to blame Al Heyman for, not sending his guys over to ESPN, well, he sent John Molina, he sent Felix Diaz over there. So who is Top Rank sent over to PBC? All right, then. You can say, oh, he sent over Vasily Lomachenko. It wasn't PBC yet to fight Gary Russell. So it is what it is. And somebody said, well, Danny Jacobs is on HBO. So what is PBC did for Danny Jacobs? Well, obviously they gave him the Peter Quillen fight. Without the Peter Quillen fight, it would be no rebirth for Danny Jacobs. Let's keep it real. Because Chrissy Banks Jr. ran away from Danny Jacobs. He declined the mandatory. He was Danny Jacobs mandatory. He declined for the regular WBA. A lot of people don't talk about that. You know what I'm saying? And, they brought boxing back to network television. And Bob Arum turns around and praises the UFC and then turn around and talk shit about the UFC. You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all fans is real wishy-washy. You know what I'm saying? If y'all really do support Top Rank, well, let's get them over 1 million views on ESPN first. You know, on the regular Top Rank fight card. You know what I'm saying? Let's get them. Tell your boys, tell your people. Let's get them 1 million views. We say, well, Earl Spencer Peterson did less than Lucas Matisse and Kyron. Absolutely, it did, and it wasn't expected to do that, right? Because HBO has more subscribers. Showtime don't have as many subscribers as HBO, but guess what? ESPN doesn't have any subscribers at all. It's a basic cable television show, and for them not to do over 1 million views on Top Rank and what 5 or 6 shows last year, a big unification, Undisputed Class with Terrence Crawford and Dongo. Come on. So where is this? You know, a lot of people be the first people to talk about, oh, I'm not watching Andre Berto versus Sean Porter. But guess what? You motherfuckers watch that. You know? Oh, I'm boycotting PBC, but you be the first guy to watch it and be the first guy with a comment to be derogatory or be speak bad on it, right? Oh, we don't like Earl Spence. Hey, be the first guy to watch Earl Spence and come out and be the first ones to be with the excuses on the comment section. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. No. PBC is delivering the best boxing right now. It might not be delivering the best ratings because of the platform of Showtime, and there's no way Showtime can keep up with HBO subscribers because HBO has the best shows and the best, you know, the biggest movie, the best and biggest new movies when they come out. But everybody hating on PBC, and you can't even tell me why. Oh, because they're not giving me Earl Spence, Keith Thurman? Well, what is Top Rank giving you? Top Rank hit Manny Pacquiao for years away from Floyd Mayweather and made a name off of Floyd Mayweather for years. Just saying his name and made a living, you know. And what happened when they put them in the ring together? You know what happened. Obviously, we know what happened. You know, what does Golden Boy give me? Oh, they give him this Golovkin and Kennel after 2 years. And then, most of y'all believe they robbed Golovkin at the box office and y'all ain't say nothing about it, did y'all? Come on, so where's these smash hits and where's these innovative things that other boxing promoters or other boxing networks are doing? They can't keep up with PBC even if they combine together. And let's keep it real. And a lot of you guys don't like it because Al Heyman is running, and Al Heyman is a black guy running boxing. I got a little problem with that because he monopolized the game and did it illegally and he can't be touched. Let's keep it real. You know, a lot of y'all guys can't stand that. A lot of UK guys even jumping on the Al Heyman train. Selby, DeGale, and they promoters crying for them to come back, but they don't know what to do with them for real, and they eating with Al. I'm just saying, we gonna.